commander of east of Rafah, the Hamas commander of east of Rafah has been eliminated.
That is wonderful news. Can you do you see has Omar posted anything? You know Omar, our guy?
No, I haven't been on his
Omar
page.
Layla, Syria.
Omar, the guy from Syria?
I'll check it out.
It's not his specialty, Gaza, but yeah, he might have something on.
What about David Daoud? Can you DM him AB to come in? And Open Source got kicked out of the space. Can you grab him back? I didn't know he was kicked out. I just
Yeah,
saw him.
is he on the kicked out list on the spacer?
No, I checked. He's not there. But
Okay, so
but my friend Hebrew was, and I'm not happy about that.
okay, so let's get Open Source back in.
And Omar hasn't
Must have
posted anything yet.
Not even about the Hezbollah or anything?
No, his last report is from hours ago. So he hasn't reported on the current strikes on Lebanon.
Are there protests still going on right now?
In Israel.
In Michal, there's still a lot of protests going live
Yeah,
right
in
now?
Israel. Some people got arrested.
Yes, it's the. I sent you, I think, the link in your DM. I don't know if you
Okay.
opened.
And the rain stopped because it was like so much rain this morning. It was insane.
No, it's not raining now, but you do hear helicopters all the time. I don't think it's. I mean, it's they have those 2,000, 3,000 protesters that are there always, but I don't think they get any more than that, and people are really not very much don't participate with it. They don't. They're alone. I mean, everyone is with the IDF, and everyone is glad that we're finally in Gaza, and it's like they're trying. I mean, they're making a lot of provocation, and it looks kind of
Well, Michal,
violent,
they
but
said
it will be
after this
okay.
announcement from Hamas, they were there within 20 minutes outside the
I
PM.
know. I know. And not only that, but they released a statement right after the statement of Hamas, saying that they congratulate the statement of Hamas, and now they only wait for the Israeli government to accept it, like to accept the surrender, more or less. But no, it's really they're a tiny minority. They make a lot of noise. The media is with them, but
You know what's so
the
crazy,
vast
Michal?
majority
The other day there was a protest for going into Rafah and not starting the war, and there was tons of people, and no one reported that. No media source, nothing.
I
No
know,
one reported
I
that.
know, I know, I know. No, they get all the media coverage, but it's amazing because people just don't pay attention. They understand that it's all propaganda, and they don't. And it's I don't see it. It's not like getting bigger and bigger. It stays the same amount of people, same crazy people, same faces. And so they block Ayalon just like they did for a year now, or more than a year, and things the operation is going on, and no one is paying a lot of attention to them.
Okay, let's.
Marnie, I sent you a mic. Hebrew, I don't know what happened that you got kicked out of the space and removed, but I brought you back, so I want you to come up a little bit if you can. I just said I checked the remove sections. I don't know how the hell you ended up in there, but maybe somebody blocked you. Okay, lots of glitches. Even open source got removed. Did you get a hold of open source, AB?
I did. He said he's dealing with a couple of calls, but he will hopefully rejoin us.
Okay.
And I'm most excited about the fact that he's planning to send me a hat from his collection.
Oh, you're such a schnorr sometimes.
I didn't ask for it. He DM'd me. Give me your address and I'll hook you up. I'm like, thank you. I was super generous of him.
Yeah.
I love totally unprompted. So that's why he's OSINT 613.
AB hat block stealth.
Hat block? What do you mean? I don't wear hats.
I thought you were looking for some hats for the boys.
No,
I would never.
No, for the boys, I want for the boys, I want baseball hats and cute T-shirts and sweatshirts. Listen, my son and his friends look like supermodels, so it's free advertising for him.
We're gonna get stealth the midriff T-shirt.
God forbid. Shut up.
Okay,
God forbid.
before we continue, we have over 400 people in
Yes.
the space, but only a few reposts. So everybody in the space, please retweet the space. Invite anybody you think might be interested. There's a lot happening on the ground right now in Israel. So if you want to keep up to date, join us. And we would appreciate it very much. And for everybody in the space, if you want to come up and speak, just press the mic button and we'll try to accommodate as many people as possible. Health, back to you.
Brian, I find it helps if you call the people who don't retweet ingrates. I find that they they
Okay.
tend to.
Sunlight and Jazz. Sunlight or Jazz. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's being ingrates. They're grifters. You know, they're just grifting off the space, the marathon space at that. But the rumor has itself that the Greeks have taken over the towing of the Biden's Gaza pier. They're towing it to off the coast of Mykonos, and they're going to use it as a diving and party platform from here to forward. But
I believe it.
But I wanted to ask Stephanie and others in the room, because I think that it's very, very important. We have an opportunity. The universities are releasing their kids for summer break here as they work their way through these interruptions and, continued protests. What will the protesters do then, when the university is pretty much shut down for the summer, other than foreign students, that remain behind, that, aren't going to travel back to their homelands? For the most part. At least that was my experience, way back when I was in school. But, so we have an opportunity to shape the narrative. We need to have the appropriate people with the right skill sets dig into the arrest records and screen for affiliated with the university versus unaffiliated and citizen versus non-citizen. Not necessarily to dox individuals, but to come up with percentages of individuals that are arrested that aren't affiliated with the university and those that are foreigners and those that aren't that are foreigners. Because one thing that we hate in the United States more than anything is foreign governments intervening, although we reserve the right to intervene in any foreign country's affairs anytime we want, apparently. So I think that that's one part of the information warfare. Another thing is on the foreign money side, just to break that down. What is the foreign money? How much is dribbled into these Ivy League schools, and what is it being utilized for? I think that there's a lot of people that are digging into that. You had mentioned the fact that these cell phones of agitators released at our southern border or elsewhere have found their way onto campuses. So, that's another thing that I think is going to defeat the
Yeah,
narrative.
a thousand cell phone SIM cards or phones that were given out in New York ended up throughout the United States in protesters' hands. Very interesting, Michal, that in Israel, when the thousand SIM phone cards also turned on magically on October 7th, right?
In Gaza, Israeli SIM cards. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yes.
Another. They say it's a few hundreds or 500s or 1,000 different sources talk about different numbers, but for sure hundreds, more than 300s, let's say.
Guys, on the back channels, does anyone know what's going on in Saudi Arabia? Possible major news story merging out of Saudi Arabia, awaiting confirmation. Major news.
Um, uh,
Matt,
apparently,
Major
what is
finish up
Brian.
real
going
Could
quick, Matt.
around,
be.
uh, apparently, what
It's,
is going
go
around
ahead.
is that there are rumors of a very high level assassination. So I was already messaging Loai, who is from Saudi Arabia. But still, do we know anybody else from Saudi Arabia?
Well, Luai is not from Saudi Arabia. Luai is from the UAE, but close enough.
Yeah, well, he lives there,
Um,
but he is a Saudi. But yeah, he has that nationality, but he lives in the UAE.
I'm looking for
I
BroZ.
got it.
Is BroZ awake? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay.
I was trying to
Yeah,
check
The,
it
Rose
out.
was here. Rose was
Hold
here
on,
earlier.
Brian, I missed what you said. You're talking about Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get
there's
Rose.
rumors of a major story
So there was
coming out of
49
Saudi
minutes
Arabia.
ago, Saudi Crown Prince expresses condolences to UAE president after death of uncle. No, so
There's no independent confirmation on mainstream media yet, but apparently there was a assassination attempt of bin Salman, their leader.
Are you kidding me?
No, and
Oh
there
my
was
God.
again, this hasn't been confirmed by mainstream media yet, but apparently there was a large number of royal guard that were killed or wounded, and the status of the leader is unknown as of now.
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
Wow,
okay.
that
Wait,
would
wait, wait.
be
Okay,
huge.
listen. We need to get Louay. I need you guys to text Louay. Everybody, DM Louay that have it open. I'm gonna call him on his cell phone.
This
I
was
need
to
you to get
prevent a
bros.
deal with Israel, whoever did this.
Wait, wait, wait. Let's see. Let's see. This may be that he's deciding to take over everything. Sometimes it's a false flag. Remember Las Vegas. That's all I have to say. For those that know, they know. Can somebody get me
I'm DMing
DM
him right
bros?
now.
I DM bros. Everybody that has bros' thing, DM him. Tell him to come to the space. DM Lawai. I'm gonna call him on the phone, and then we need the reporter from Canada. AB.
What about Jimmy the Otter?
Oh,
Does Jimmy the Otter know? He's an expert in stuff.
what's his name from Canada? Jasim? Jasim?
Sorry. Yeah.
Hold on,
Get
hold
me.
on, hold on. Jasim?
No, Jasim. Get
You
Jasim, and
talking
I
about
need AJ.
Boardman?
Can you get me AJ?
I'm gonna try and get bro.
Stupid Jimmy. Oh, there's bros. Jimmy has me blocked per usual. He's such a dummy. I love him, but he's a dummy.
And Laura, I already messaged him, so I hope he's still awake.
Okay, I have bros, and then also I need Amjad, the other gentleman from Saudi Arabia. Bros.
Bros, please come up because we just heard rumors that there was a assassination attempt of bin Salman and that a bunch of royal guards were killed or wounded. They still don't know what bin Salman's condition is.
So this happened in the UAE, guys.
I think BroZ hopped out.
Maybe
No, he's there. He's requesting.
bring him up. Bring him up.
Open source is also here. If I drop you down, don't be offended. I need space for people. I'm sorry. Okay. Bros, are you there? AB, open source was just here. What happened?
Bros is here, bros.
Bros, do you
I'm
know?
not sure.
You
Hi guys, what's going
Hi.
on?
So apparently there was a assassination attempt in Saudi Arabia of bin Salman, and a large amount of royal guard were killed or wounded, and they still don't know. There's still
What?
been no announcement. Yeah, can you confirm this?
Yeah, bros, can you go check in your news,
It
please?
Nothing,
hasn't been
nothing.
confirmed by anything mainstream.
Nothing in
I
Arabic.
don't see anything
Nothing in
either.
Arabic. What is
Nothing
the
in
source
Arabic
for it?
either.
Telegram.
Telegram.
Yeah.
Again, they said no mainstream has confirmed it yet, so maybe they're keeping it. Do you have any back channels, any Telegram or anything like that?
No, in Saudi it's a whole different thing. No.
Okay.
Nothing
Look,
in
I have
Arabic.
Telegram with
Nothing in Arabic. So
few Arabic
zero in
Telegrams.
Nothing in Al Arabiya, Al
nothing.
Jazeera, anything.
Zero.
No,
No one is speaking about or writing anything about it. So what's this information going on here?
Again, it's on the back channel. What they know for sure is that a large amount of the royal guard were killed or wounded. Again, they still can't confirm that it was an actual assassination attempt or who did or anything. They don't know what bin Salman's condition is. But again, this just came out literally like minutes ago, and it still hasn't been confirmed by anything mainstream.
The only information I saw in my timeline that MBS he just did a call with MBZ 6 minutes ago to send his condolences to for the prince there bin Tahnoun, the one he passed away 3 days ago, but nothing in my timeline saying anything about it.
Was that
Or
live? Maybe it was pre-recorded, the interview.
give me 3 minutes, 5 minutes, I'll do some calls and
Please,
I'll get
please.
back as well. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
see now
So here,
something
there's
on
a
Twitter in
video. There's a
Hebrew.
video I could post.
I
Breaking
see it now.
urgent news about a serious security event in Riyadh. Information about the implementation of an assassination operation targeting the convoy of a senior official, and a large numbers of guards were killed or wounded, and there's no information yet about the target.
What's the source of this,
Right,
Sarah?
that's
Military
exactly what I just
Newsgum
said.
Online.
Do,
Military Wisdom
Yeah.
do
Online?
you have photo or something?
Okay.
Yeah, I could post it in the bubble.
So there was definitely an attack regarding whether or not it was an assassination attempt. That's unknown right now, but apparently a bunch of people were killed or wounded from the guard.
If anything will happen, I will hear it, from my window. I'm in the highway. There will be a lot of police, alarms. Guys, double check this information again and again.
These are the boys in going into Rafah right now. They're doing a big prayer. I'm going to retweet it on my account.
Amen.
Hold
God
on,
Can
I
I
bless
got a
them.
can I
God
call.
bless them.
Everybody's
God bless.
calling me. Okay, you have to watch the video. It's unexplainable in English. It's
God bless them.
unexplainable without the video, but
Well,
the
it's
boys are
morale
covering each other's.
boosting, and they're all praying together to God to help them succeed and to redeem us. And can
It's
I
and the
just say,
shofar. They did the shofar.
yeah,
They did the
the
shofar.
shofar is like a call out to God. Can I just say that is so freaking powerful that on Holocaust Memorial Day, we have an army that's going in to save us and to redeem us. It's absolutely incredible how far we've come as a Jewish nation, and I'm just like emotional. It's so crazy. It's such a, oh my God, like it's amazing.
I don't know if you saw, but there were sirens in Gaza today when we had the sirens at 10 in the morning.
Oh,
We
they
had
did. They put them
and
in Gaza.
yeah, and you saw the soldiers there. It's really, it gives you goosebumps. It was amazing. I saw it on channel 11, but maybe
Uh,
I guess there are some
okay,
videos
on YouTube.
as
If you
well.
find it on YouTube.
I guess so. If I find out, I'll post it.
Michal, imagine if you're a soldier and your grandparents are Holocaust survivors. Do you know how powerful that is? It's amazing.
It's unbelievable. If you'll see the video, it's unbelievable.
Open source. We just found out. Jazz, jump in whenever you want, mommy. Open source. We found out that there's a potential attack in Saudi Arabia on MBS. Go ahead, Marnie. Explain.
Yeah, so we just got an announcement a little while ago that there were a bunch of the royal guard that were wounded and killed, and it's a suspected assassination of bin Salman. No confirmation yet or anything mainstream.
Wow. Wow. I left for half an
Yeah.
hour
But
and
people,
that, wow.
it's usually nothing like anywhere. I can't find any
Let me
confirmation.
take
Like
a look what's
it's
going on.
only
I have two other people posting it right now, also on Twitter, not from our spaces. Hold on.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, because officially nothing is coming. Like I don't know. I checked everything that I could in different languages. Nothing is talking about it.
Okay, listen. It came out today that the Biden administration officials coordinated with an anti-Israel group to isolate Israeli Jews in the West Bank. The emails were released. Dawn is leveraging clout with the Biden administration to push sanctions on Israeli military units for alleged human rights crime. And there's a whole article. Did you see it, open source?
Did I?
Open
No,
source?
I did not. No, I did not see that. But I just saw
Okay,
there was
so
an elimination in Rafah. I'm just getting some information.
yes, they killed the commander in Rafah already.
Wow.
The top commander was already killed.
Shabana.
In Rafah East. I'm
Yes,
not sure who.
Rafah East. Rafah East.
Okay, let me take a look. I have been missing for a little bit. Hold on. Let me take a look and see what's going on. I'll
Yeah,
be right back.
they killed him first, but I can't believe you didn't know this all came out about what they were doing with the. This is insane. There was a leak from with the emails here. Can somebody read it? Because I don't have a voice.
What do you want to be read?
The Beacon article.
Washington Free Beacon. Is it on your account?
I'm gonna give it to you right now. Or if you want one of the girls to read it, if you're
I'm
Yeah,
happy
busy.
to
read
help.
it. Send it to me. I'll read it. It's fine.
Okay, I sent it to you, AB.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just opening it up here.
Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago. That article that they just found out now, but they found emails from.
Okay, I have the breaking story. A explosion occurred during the passage of the Royal Guard in Riyadh. I see the cars and everything with fire. The capital of Saudi Arabia. Now this could be propaganda, but let's see. According to preliminary information, an assassination attempt took place. Riyadh, 7,985 people added this to their favorites. There's police and cars. Let me see. I'm sending it to open source. I sent it to you from my other account.
Taking a look. I'm
Here's the
taking a look.
video.
I see. I just want to get confirmation from my sources here. So I have a lot to catch up on. Just need.
Hold on one sec.
Stealth, do they mention bin Salman at all?
No, not at all.
I wonder if they're keeping that under wraps.
Or it could have just been a random person that they attacked.
That who
You
attacked?
also have to realize the royal family in Saudi Arabia is huge. So it could,
And they're fighting a lot. They're fighting a lot.
yeah.
Yes.
Open source, I also sent you a post with a video of apparently the attack of the convoy.
Brian, I'm taking a look right now.
AB, you want to read that
All right, I
article?
put it up in the
Wait,
nest.
Yeah.
JAS.
I,
Let
I,
JAS and Pro go. Sorry, go guys. JAS Pro,
Stealth,
please jump in.
I shared the tweet up in the nest of the assassination attempt, and it is saying that it was an assassination attempt of bin Salman. Again, that a large amount of royal guard were killed or wounded, and that there's still no news about what his status is. So that's up in the nest.
Okay, I have a post right now from our friend Abdullah. It's in Arabic. I can't click on it in order to get it to translate. It's in script.
You don't know how to
Open source.
translate?
I'll translate it. 1 minute. Give me a minute.
Is Bro still here?
No, he said he went to make some calls and figure out what's going on. Chances are he
Did
needs
any?
his phone to do that.
Yeah, according to this report that you just sent, it says that there was an attempted assassination of Prince Mohammed bin Salman. Several members of the Royal Guard wounded. Who's this account that just posted this Stealth?
It's up in the nest. They're called Intel Stream.
No, who's Abdullah? One second, let me take a look. Oh, he is president of the Jordan Coalition for Change. So he's. Oh wow. Okay, it looks like this. Wow.
What do you mean? Wow, like.
It looks like there's reports.
Okay, I have another report. Let me send this over here. Hold on. Thank you to my friend in
I
the
think they're
special
trying
group.
to thwart the peace process with Israel. This is the only the only reason why they would do something
Open
like that.
source. Look
Well,
at the
Sarah,
DM I sent you from my other account.
we don't know who did this yet, right?
No,
Like
that's
maybe
true.
it was an inside job. Yeah. But that would make sense, especially because there were reports a couple days ago that Saudi has actually been censoring anti-Israel sentiment. What the heck was that, Self?
That is live footage from something crazy. Hold on.
So I'm just looking at all these reports. So far, every single one is saying non-confirmed. So I'm scared to post about it. But let me get some. I'm trying to get some more confirmation, and I'll update you shortly.
Okay.
Okay, yes. Sorry, I feel again maybe they have very good sen- maybe it's hard to get the news from Saudi Arabia, but so far I don't see it. Like people from Saudi Arabia, they don't respond to that. Like as they say,
Yes, there's been multiple reports already.
yeah, I see. I
Actually,
see the report. I see the reports, but you know, again, I'm telling like people maybe in Saudi Arabia they don't get the news the way that we have the option.
Okay, so
They don't have access, JAS. They don't have access.
Okay, let's go to
Yes,
open source.
it's kind of to sound like
your
this.
friend Abdallah now saying he wrote it in English. He's saying according to a private source, private Saudi source. Interesting.
I mean, open. Are they keeping this under wraps for some reason, or maybe it's because they don't know how he's doing yet, right?
If they
Yeah,
don't know the state
could
of
be
health
definitely
yet.
censored. Yeah.
They also he has a dupes, right? So he has people that look like him that travel. So you
Yeah,
never know.
body
It could
Yeah,
be his
doubles,
body
body
doubles,
double.
body
body
doubles.
doubles
Yeah, yeah.
for security.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I
Well,
just
it
got a
also
message
could be
from
like a profit. It also could be from like one person that posts. Sorry, I got a phone call. It could actually be from one person that posted something and they basically lied, and now it's it's basically going everywhere. It could also be that. Like we
yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, we definitely have to be very, very careful.
Add
This
for-
is not confirmed, obviously.
Okay, if I can add for one moment,
Go
I
ahead.
just heard back from
Wait,
Laura.
I maybe like someone can come from Saudi and speak. Like at least we can talk with someone from the ground before BroZ will
Yeah.
back.
So
Yeah.
Okay,
so we're
if I
waiting
can
for BroZ.
talk for a moment. I just heard from Loa Al Sharif. He has used some of his contacts in the country. No news more than what is already known there. No news whatsoever on MBS or his status. But there is apparently going on that there was an incident, but nothing more.
Wow. Can you ask him if he's back in the UAE or is he still in America or Europe? I think he's in Canada. No, maybe
I
America,
think
Europe.
he's in. I think he's in. Yes, not in the Middle East right now, because
Okay.
we DM'd that we might be having an opportunity to meet sometime soon. So
I mean, look, if this was one of the IRGC proxies, then I think Saudi is going to enter the chat.
No, more than likely it's one of the family members, Marnie. That's a situation like that.
Like an inside job.
Yeah, they tried to attack him a few weeks ago, if you remember.
now, obviously, all the cautions are in place. This is a extremely early story. Nothing's been confirmed yet. We don't know if anything bad has
No, but
befallen him.
AB, just 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago when he went to Mecca, he had all that security, and
Oh,
they tried to
yeah.
attack him.
Yeah,
Wait, but
and
who?
there's still remember Jamal Khashoggi, right? And that became a controversy for a different reason because he was killed and assassinated by them and chopped up into little pieces. but he belonged to a group. Contrary to what the Western press said, he belonged to a group of citizens, we'll just say, who were attacking MBS and the Saudi royal family from the Muslim extremist side, from the pro Al Qaeda side, right, from the Muslim Brotherhood side, not from the become more progressive side, quote unquote progressive or liberal or democratic or whatever. So yeah, that first of all, those forces still exist within Saudi society very much. Although MBS has done a yeoman's effort in marginalizing, reducing that kind of influence and sort of ending state funding for it and arresting a whole bunch of relatives. But it could be anyone. It could be one of the okay. If it was an attempt on him, obviously we don't know how successful it was, but it could be a marginalized. As somebody said, the Saudi royal family is massive. It could be one of the minor princes or whatever, or somebody who's supposed to be in line for a promotion, so to speak, or someone from a militant group, or someone sponsored by Iran. The possibilities are endless.
Again, if you guys understand, there's factions of the Saudi royalty that want his position. So there's that situation as well.
And
But
stealth, an attempt to derail the
yeah,
ongoing peace agreement that everybody's been trying to say is still possible.
yeah. I have Heba here from Saudi Arabia. Yeah, yeah, Angela. Heba, are you able to connect? Heba, are you there? Heba?
Hiba is able
Heba,
to
can you
connect?
Yes.
speak?
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Can you hear me? Yeah, just send me this. No, there's nothing here. Like, I don't know, where did you get this news from?
We
But
posted the video. Somebody sent me the video.
I sent you two posts. Like one is the text, and I saw that you reacted to that, and another is a video. Can you watch? Maybe you know this place by chance, you know, because there is some kind of explosion. Maybe it's something fake or old news. I don't know. Maybe
It says Riyadh KSA, 7,000 people. No, I don't know where that. And it's look an old video, but there's nothing here. Like people, like there's a football and just our team just win and everyone happy. So there's nothing here. Who started this news? Like who posted it?
you said that you have a football game or something. Sorry, maybe I
Yeah,
misunderstood.
yes. Now, like, there's
And
a
it's
huge
all
football
regular,
game in
not.
Saudi, and everyone like posting because like one of the team like wins. So there's nothing. Like, I just checked the news. Nothing about this here. Do you know who
Thank you very
posted?
much.
Like,
Thank you.
who started it?
Uh,
Heba,
we don't
Heba,
know, but thank you very much because I know it's very, very
I
late
was
at
like
your
really
place.
worried.
Thank
Like
you.
my heart was beating. Actually, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? I start checking my
Heba,
snap.
Heba, can you hear me?
Yes.
Heba, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if there was an attempted attack on on um, on
Mohammed bin
MBS,
Salman. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. Okay,
Like I'm checking like our trending now. There's nothing. Like it's about Hilal, our team winning. It's like trending now. And this video looked like an old accident, maybe just a car accident or something. And even if he's out, he's not gonna be alone like in one car. You know, like he would have security with him.
okay. So basically, what the post says is that it was a group of cars was struck with the security and everything.
No, it would be trending here in Saudi if something like that happens. There's explosion, like someone like threw a rocket.
Already, within, I'm sorry, even within an hour, wouldn't they want to keep it quiet until they figure out what's going on?
Like someone like blow up or like someone throw a rocket or something.
No, if somebody blew up, wouldn't they wait for a while to figure out
If
before
like
they
if
tell the whole world?
no, but if something blow up, or like people gonna start tweeting about it. But if something like this happen,
It's
no, they're
not a
not gonna
building; it's a
keep it
car. Are you?
quiet.
Did you see the video? Did you see the
Yeah, I saw
video?
the video. Yeah, yeah, I just saw it.
Okay, so
It
it's not a
looks,
building; it's a car. It's a series
I
of
don't know.
cars.
It look old.
when you look at the cars, it doesn't seem like MBS, you know, like like, you know, a lot of his, people like security would go in those cars because it, like she said, it looks like a regular car to me. And just people are waiting on the sideline. Like
Yeah.
no one's trying to rescue the car, nothing.
Okay, I just got the response. So it came out of these activists that are against Saudi Arabia and the UK. They released this propaganda video.
There we go. So
Saudi
all this was
activists.
false.
People, this is the power of X. Like when you have connection and you can confirm from the ground that Haifa is not evacuated and it's in Israel. We're not attacking
Is
Haifa,
this
so you can double check and I just if something so big happens, even if it's just an explosion, no one connected to the high level someone, people will just take the phone and start filming it because maybe it's something important, even if it's just a gas explosion. So if you see only one video of such a high figure, for me, like it's kind of strange in today's. I mean,
Yeah,
like
and
I don't know.
like when we used to have like rockets from the Houthis, even like a small one follow everyone, like people in the street, like even not Saudi, they're gonna like film it and start posting about like this thing happened, but nothing. Like the trending here in Saudi is about the football game, like right now, the one that we are having it. Like when Jazz sent me, I was like, "What's happening?" I swear my heart was beating. I was shaking. Like, is this true?
But
But
what
I
time
checked
is it
Nine
in Saudi
News.
Arabia? What time is it in Saudi Arabia right now?
It's 12 and 35
Okay, so 12:30
a.m.
at night. What time does
Yeah,
the game finish? When does the game finish?
it's a.m. Yeah,
What? What time
I
did
was
the
doing
game
dinner
finish?
actually.
Sorry, what time does the
Can
game
you hear
I
finish?
me?
believe tells you addressing this question to the wrong person. Like women not so much into soccer or
Yeah.
football.
What time
So
does the
the
soccer
people
game
like
finish?
maybe wait. Let me check the hashtag. It has been an hour, and people still posting about it like until now. It's Hilal team, Al Hilal.
And Stealth, the video that you guys watched, was it dark or was it daylight still?
It was
Dark,
dark.
dark.
So
I
we just
posted
got
it.
a
You can see it. It's you'll see the Hebrew
Oh, let
writing
me see
in
this
the
guy.
balloon.
Who's this guy?
I posted it.
Go ahead, Marnie.
um yeah, we just got an update about Rafia
Yeah, he's
that
this guy is a Saudi activist. This is how you say it. He's against like the king and the conference.
yeah,
Is he the one who posted it? Let me see the comments. Yeah, everyone the Saudi say you're lying, you're lying. Look at the comments.
I don't Heba, can you hear me?
They post in the conference picture.
Heba,
Yeah, I don't think she can hear me.
can you hear Marnie? Heba,
All
can you
right, I
hear?
just want to give a quick update from
You
what's
post
going on in
it's in the
Rafia.
nest. This man, his nickname in Arabic, they what is his name?
Heba, can you hear Marnie?
No, she can't. She can't.
What did you say, Marnie?
You want to cycle her?
Yeah, I'm gonna recycle her.
No, I can't hear. Is he? No, oh, you, Marnie.
Go ahead, Marnie.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we just got a report that Palestinian sources these last few minutes reporting that 3 IDF tanks are about 200 meters away from the Rafah pass, and they've already started live fire towards the buildings that are there. So they're making headway.
Wow.
Still,
I
this report that you just sent me was from 2.5 hours ago, and
Which report?
the one you just sent me from their Al Janub,
Yeah, yeah.
that was from that was from 3 hours ago.
I'm confused. What does that mean? What are you saying?
I would believe if this was if the story was accurate, we would have more information. And it's like I don't
Okay,
know.
so it's yeah.
Yeah.
So we're moving on. What about the report,
Okay.
AB? You haven't read the article for open source. This is a big deal. AB, he's not there. AB.
May I respond to something that you spoke before?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
crisis.
here. I'm here. What's the
You got
question?
your
One second.
micro.
What's the question?
JAS, what kind of microphone do you use? I want to get it. What kind do you use?
I'm sorry. Sometimes you cannot hear me. Okay.
No,
Now it's
JAS.
better.
No. What kind do you use? I hear it's so loud. I want one.
Android. Samsung. Don't. Yeah, I don't know. What,
Okay, JAS. No.
regular phone.
Wait, JAS. Do you use an earpiece or just with the phone?
No, just with the phone.
Okay, it's such a loud microphone. I wish I had one. Okay.
No. Sorry, I will just take it out from me because like I have to keep it in
No,
distance. I
don't
know it's kind of
apologize.
loud. Sorry.
She said
JAS,
she
what are
liked
you
it.
saying? What are you saying, JAS? Are you listening to me? I'm saying I want the same microphone. What are you using? That's it.
Yeah, but I don't like to be loud, and sometimes I for the recordings and it's too loud. But Samsung apparently producing phones that have a very strong collecting the voice in very strong way. I don't know how to fix that, but I just keeping the phone far from me, like as
No,
far
it's
as I
okay.
can.
Stealth, were you going to ask me something? Because you called my name. Were you
Yeah,
going to
the
ask me something?
article that you're supposed to read for open source. Can you give it to somebody else if you're busy?
Sure. No, I can read it. Give me about 60 seconds
Stealth,
and
you just
I'll.
would you like to just send it to me?
Yeah,
I can
no, but
take a
I
look.
want the audience to listen to it. It's very important.
Yeah, I'll read it.
Got it.
Just give me less than 60 seconds. I'll read it.
JAS, what was your question?
Not question. I actually wanted to address 2 points. First of all, regarding the protests that we have in Israel, and it's kind of connected also to protests in US. I just my opinion. Those who don't have the real courage, they fight their own, and people who have the real courage, they fight the real enemy. So this is kind of what I feel as a person who lives in Israel. This is how I feel what's happening. We do have protests, but it's kind of it's weird and it's a bit even scary but it feels like they protested against their own people. And someone who fights right now in Gaza the real war. Sorry. And also you mentioned about Hamulas. I have to mention that I'm not an expert, but as far as I know, the deal after war to handle the governing, local governing to head of the Hamulas, and it's not, hopefully, very hopefully, it's not Hamas, it's not Hezbollah, it's kind of a part of the structure that you need to understand. The Gaza, they have different big families, let's call it like that. So they will try to establish this kind of governing on the ground after the operation will finish, before bigger forces and hopefully like Saudi and UAE, they will also get involved. So hopefully they will be on our side. And my point regarding that I strongly believe that today IDF not only calling to to bring the awareness of they have to evacuate people, but they also looking at the results. Those who will be able to save people and to move people to safe places and to collaborate with the IDF, they will probably be given more power in future. Like it's not only to save people right now, but also I believe some connection right now happening like regarding the future, who is more reliable and who is less reliable. I believe it's something that happens now on the ground there in Gaza.
I didn't understand a single thing
All
that
right,
you said,
I'm
but
ready if
maybe
you're ready.
after AB is done, you can explain. I didn't understand what you said because just the microphone's so loud I can't even hear it because there's an echo. That's probably why. Can somebody explain to me what JAS just said?
No,
I only heard it out of the corner of my ear. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I
Just another check.
Jazz, can you lower the volume of your microphone a little bit on the side of your phone, because it's echoing back and we can't hear you.
I can barely hear you. Like I've loaded like it's on the lowest level. Like I can barely hear you, but it's not like, again, I'm trying. Sometimes it has problems, so maybe another time. I just want to make it short. Hamulas, hopefully they're not enemies of Israel. That's it. Like I try to explain why, but if it's too loud, it's okay. I don't want to.
I think she was saying that they may assist moving the civilian population. I think that's what you were saying, right, Jess? That the Hamulas might assist in moving the civilians.
Yeah,
Is that what you were
kind
saying?
of a check, like to see who is wants a peaceful and stable future, and who wants to play with Hamas. And so, regarding that, they will see who can lead the people and who better not to be in power in future. So
Yeah, it's a test. It's a test of who might cooperate in a post Hamas future, right? That's what you're saying?
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Ibi,
you want to read that?
Ibi, go ahead.
You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is from the Free Beacon. Biden administration officials coordinated with anti-Israel group to isolate Israeli Jews in West Bank, Judea, Samaria. Emails show, that's the headline. Dawn, D-A-W-N, is leveraging clout with the Biden administration to push sanctions on Israeli military units for alleged human rights crimes. So that's the subhead, and the article goes as follows. This is from May 6th. Senior Biden administration officials have been coordinating since at least early 2022 with an outside anti-Israel group to isolate Jewish Israelis living in the West Bank, internal government emails show. The previously unreported emails show top officials at both the State Department and Defense Department fielding concerns from a group called Democracy for the Arab World Now, acronym DAWN, a so-called human rights group that is highly critical of the Israeli government and has lobbied the Biden administration to cut off military aid to the Jewish state. At the time, Dawn sparked an internal push at both departments to stop American officials from engaging with Jewish Israelis that were living in the West Bank and other contested areas of Jerusalem. So that group sparked an internal push at both departments to stop America from engaging with any Jewish Israelis living in the West Bank and East Jerusalem. Dawn is leveraging its clout with the Biden administration to push fresh sanctions on Israeli military units for alleged human rights crimes, having provided the State Department with a list of Israelis to punish. Dawn's anti-Israel lobbying campaign traces back to at least 2022, with the internal government emails shining new light on the level of access and influence it peddles inside the Biden administration. Oh, there you go. In February of that year, Dawn's then advocacy director, Adam Shapiro, Jesus Christ, emailed two top Pentagon officials, Dana Stroul, then the Deputy Assistant Secretary of Defense for the Middle East, and Jennifer Zakrisky, then the Deputy Director of the Defense Security Cooperation Agency. In the email, Shapiro raised concerns about U.S. officials engaging with Israeli, quote, settlers, citing, quote, media reports documenting a trip to Hebron by two U.S. military officers organized by an IDF commander and hosted by a settler affiliated with the Hebron Fund, which is a nonprofit group that provides education about the city of Hebron's Jewish history, which is extensive. Hebron is the second holiest city in Judaism, probably behind Jerusalem. Quote, from where I sit, Shapiro wrote in the email, I think this raises serious concerns about the purpose of this trip to occupied territory and the ideological nature of the presentation and messaging, and seeming endorsement by U.S. military personnel, end quote. Stroul, who was one of the State Department people, elevated Shapiro's email a day later when she forwarded it to Hadi Amar. Stealth, have we heard that name before? She forwarded it to Hadi Amar, now the Biden administration's special representative for Palestinian affairs, who was then serving as Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Israeli and Palestinian affairs. Hi, Dana, Amar responded to Stroll. We saw the reports and spoke to General Michael Fenzel about it a day or two after it happened. We're good, Amar added at the end of the note, a portion of which was redacted by the State Department, prior to releasing the internal correspondence. Fenzel is a three-star general who serves as the U.S. security coordinator for Israel and the Palestinian Authority. He was recently identified in media reports as a central player in the Biden administration's campaign to sanction Israeli Jews, whom the administration accuses of festering violence against Palestinians in the so-called West Bank. Many of the claims about Israel peddled by Fenzel served as a basis for a set of sanctions the United States recently imposed on Israel, Tablet magazine reported in February. Quote, this email confirms that Biden officials were coordinating with fringe anti-Israel and NGOs to undermine Israel and Israeli Jews for years, end quote, said one senior Republican congressional official who has received briefings from administration officials on the issue. Excuse me. Quote, these officials were coordinating with each other to launder anti-Israel talking points and policies from fringe NGOs into the administration. The internal emails cited in this report were provided to the Free Beacon by America First Legal, which is a conservative watchdog group that obtained them through a FOIA lawsuit, Freedom of Information. The State Department would not elaborate on its dealings with Dawn. Quote, that was a private note between colleagues and does not reflect the close relationship that the State Department and the Special Representative enjoy and General Fenzel, which has only grown stronger over the last 2 years of the general's tenure, a spokesperson said on Background. The coordination with Dawn is attracting renewed interest on Capitol Hill in light of the Biden administration's current deliberations over possible sanctions on Israel. Dawn and other anti-Israel advocacy groups recently provided the State Department with a list of Israelis that they believe should be sanctioned for human rights abuses. Reed Rubenstein, who is America First Legal's senior counselor and director of oversight and investigations, said the emails paint a disturbing picture about the Biden administration's coordination with outside groups that are highly critical of Israel. Quote, from Reed Rubenstein, the State Department's partnership with and reliance on the Dawn organization, a virulently anti-Israel propaganda group that brags about, quote, sponsorship by Hamas Muslim Brotherhood front group called CARE, is even more evidence that key Biden officials are infected with a fundamental and deeply perverse hatred for Israel and the Jewish people, Rubenstein said. Quote, this administration rejected peace and stability, Rubenstein went on. Instead, it has chosen to subvert Israel's democracy, subsidize Hamas, Fatah, and Iran, and fan a worldwide firestorm of anti-Semitism. That's the end of the article.
Okay,
I've no,
thank you very
crazy.
much.
Can I give a quick update? Just now from Doran Dosh. He just said